The rest of the NBA should be terrified of the Golden State Warriors, and that's because the team that just won the championship, while winning every series in 6 games or less, is getting a 7-foot physical specimen back on the court. There's a reason the Warriors have been unwilling to trade James Wiseman over the past couple of seasons, despite the growing pains. And that's because they know Wiseman has a chance to not just make the team significantly better, but also to be the future of the franchise. So in this video, I'm going to break down why James Wiseman is a future all-star for the Golden State Warriors. But before we continue, I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you enjoy the content, please like the video and hit that subscribe button. Now let's get started. When Wiseman returns to the court, he's going to give the Warriors something they haven't had in years, and that's a dangerous screen and roll game. Thanks to his incredible size at 7 feet tall with a 7'6" wingspan and his leaping ability, Wiseman is a great finisher. In his rookie year, Wiseman shot 75% within 5 feet of the basket. Combined with a great pick and roll ball handler like Stephen Curry or Jordan Poole next year, Wiseman is going to get dunk after dunk. Steph draws tons of defensive attentions in pick and rolls because defenders are afraid of his pull-up 3, and as they should, because Steph is the greatest shooter ever. This is going to allow Steph to find Wiseman rolling to the basket for plenty of alley-oops and dunks. The Warriors know how dangerous Wiseman is as a lob target, which is why Steve Kerr has said they plan to run more pick and rolls with him next season. The last time the Warriors had a really good lob catching center was JaVale McGee. McGee got plenty of alley-oops running pick and rolls with Steph Curry. The Warriors also used to use Draymond Green to set McGee up, getting the ball to Green out of pick and rolls before Green throws the lob to McGee. The Warriors will run the same plays for Wiseman, allowing him to rack up plenty of easy dunks. A lot of Wiseman's lobs will also come out of transition. The Warriors defense tends to force plenty of turnovers, and despite being 7 feet tall, Wiseman runs the floor like a deer, which will create plenty of alley-oops in transition. Wiseman is a great finisher, but what truly gives him all-star potential is his abilities to score on the block. Wiseman is very comfortable operating down low. He's got a quick first step to blow by defenders out of the triple threat for strong finishes at the rim. He can handle the ball really well for a big man, and he's also very capable of facing up and knocking down the mid-range jumper, and because of his high release point, he can get his shot off easily over defenders. The way Wiseman can score in the high post, I see a lot of Anthony Davis in his game. Davis is also a terrific finisher and lob target, but what's made him an 8-time All-Star is his dangerous face-up game. Anthony Davis is not only a strong driver to the rim, but also really deadly scoring from the mid-range. Another player comp I think of with Wiseman is Chris Bosh. Bosh was another perennial all-star who had a dangerous face-up game, whether it was driving to the hoop or scoring in the mid-range. And Wiseman's former coach at Memphis, Penny Hardaway, has stated that he sees a Chris Bosh-like ceiling when it comes to Wiseman. Of course, Wiseman still has a long way to go to reach that level. He didn't shoot well from mid-range his rookie year, only hitting 38% from 15 to 19 feet, but if he keeps working hard on that mid-range game, he can definitely get there. And having a strong mid-range game will allow Wiseman to keep defenders attached to him, which will open up his driving lanes. Soon, Wiseman should also start shooting more threes. He showed some serious potential from deep his first year, shooting 32% from 3, which isn't bad for a rookie. Wiseman doesn't have to become a great shooter, but an outside shot would open up his game even more. Another area where James Wiseman can be a scorer is in the low post. At his size, he can easily get jump hooks over defenders. With enough training, he can become a bully down there. And it looks like the Warriors are also invested in Wiseman becoming a low post threat, which is why last season they hired assistant coach Dejan Milojevic. Milojevic played 15 years as a productive big man in Serbia, but he's really known for his development of Nikola Jokic. Not only was he the assistant coach of the Joker for 3 years, but he's worked with Joker since he was a teen and helped him develop his skills. This isn't to say that Wise will become as dominant a post scorer as the Joker, but with the right development, he could easily be a bully on the block. Wiseman has a rare combination of size and strength, and if he was to combine that with footwork and good touch down low, he would be unstoppable. As we can see, Wiseman has a lot of untapped potential on the offensive end. He's only scratching the surface of his potential, but with the right training, he could become a beast. Wiseman not only has potential to be a beast on offense, but also an elite defender. His size makes him tough to finish over, and he's always willing to challenge shots at the rim. but Wiseman will need to improve in order to be a better defender. Yes, he can block shots, but he's also extremely foul prone. Wiseman averaged 5 fouls per 36 minutes in his rookie year, and he tended to foul out of games. To be fair, it's pretty common for young big men in the league to struggle with fouls. Once Wiseman masters the rule of verticality and learns to not bite on pump fakes, he'll be a great rim protector. Wiseman can also be a very good post defender. He reportedly put on 10 to 15 pounds of muscle this summer, which will be needed to defend the league's post-up bigs. Overall, Wiseman has the physical gifts to be an elite defender, and he has a high motor on that end of the court. It's going to take some time for him to get there, but fortunately he has two great veterans on the team and guys like Kevon Looney and Draymond Green to teach him how to stay disciplined and how to master the Warriors' defensive schemes. Despite having 2 rough years, there's no question that Wiseman has potential to be an all-star player. He's gone through a lot of adversity with all the time he's missed due to injury, but he's also a mentally tough player and has a strong work ethic. Fortunately, Wiseman is going into next year healthy, and he'll play a big role on next year's team. And he's got potential to be the future of the franchise. The Warriors' big three of Steph, Klay, and Draymond are in their 30s now and will eventually need to pass the torch. If Wiseman unlocks his potential, he could be the Warriors' next superstar that leads the Dubs to championships and extends their dynasty. Anyway guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Do you think Wiseman is a future all-star? Tell me in the comments. Make sure you like the video and make sure you're subscribed to more hoops, because I'm going to keep you guys informed on the latest Warriors news, so you don't want to miss a single upload. Another young center with a lot of potential on the Warriors is the recently acquired Trevion Williams. Click this video to see why he's an absolute stud for the Warriors.